The Patriotic Front, once Zambia's ruling giant, now tearing itself apart from the inside. A political battlefield where egos clash, alliances crumble, and betrayal runs deep. Could this be the end of PF before 2026? KBF claims he was blessed by Edgar Lungu. Kalaba wants back in. Chibinga is leader on paper. And Nakachinda vows a democratic showdown. This is not a party. It's a political war zone. Stay with us as we uncover the shocking truth behind the PF's collapse and what it means for Zambia's future. After Edgar Lungu's fall from grace and recent passing, the PF has become a ship without a captain. The 2026 elections loom, but no clear leader has emerged. KBF, given Lubinda, Nakachinda, Kalaba, Mundubile, Makabi Zulu, all circling the throne, but none sitting on it. Grassroots supporters cry for unity, urging KBF and Harry Kalaba to rejoin the PF, warning, without them, PF may not survive 2026. But there's more to this story, because behind the calls for unity lies deep betrayal.
You see, Chabinga, quarrying all the structures and the leadership and the people that are supposed to vote for him to become a president of Patriotic Front, because there is too much nonsense in the Patriotic Front. That's why you are not serious. You are cowards. When there is too much nonsense in the Patriotic Front, if you are not careful, you are going into general election without the party. All the structures, but PF, you need to have plan B. KPF was PF. So you need to organize yourself and put up pressure. You need to call Kalaba, you need to call KPF. Have a meeting with them. Allow them to rejoin the PF.
Kelvin Bwalia Fube, known as KBF, once a key player in the Tonse alliance, is now out, expelled, purged, political exile. But KBF is not retreating. He dropped a bombshell claim that former President Edgar Lungu blessed him as the rightful leader of the alliance before his death. Now KBF wants back in, but not without drama. He faces resistance from Nakachinda's camp and suspicion that his Tonse ties may have tainted his PF loyalty. Is KBF the chosen one, or just another political opportunist?
God bless.
Meanwhile, PF Secretary General Raphael Nakachinda has promised a democratic convention to choose the party's next leader. No more backdoor deals, he says. Even Chibinga is invited. If he believes he has the numbers, let him face the people, Nakachinda declared boldly. But Nakachinda also launched a blistering attack on National Assembly Speaker Nellie Moody, accusing her of illegally interfering by recognizing Chibinga as leader of the opposition despite a court stay order. Accusing, she is not PF, she cannot override our constitution, Nakachinda said. PF claims Chibinga has since been expelled, but here's the twist. He's still the registered leader at the Registrar of Societies. On paper, Chibinga is the PF, a party with two leaders and no real leadership.
We have heard some people are saying Edgar Lungu endorsed us. Me, I've been endorsed by Edgar. We have told them both in person, and I'm also repeating now. The issue of trying to post and, present yourself that I was endorsed by, EC, I want to tell you, I was a Secretary General chosen by him. I had intimate political conversations with ECL over the future of PF and so on. He never had a policy of wanting to endorse anybody. He said, I came as a people's leader, and the one who succeeded me must be a people's person. Such things as endorsement, were not, Edgar Lungu's philosophy.
I want to go straight to the conversation. KBF, was he anywhere mentioned by Edgar Lungu to say, I would like him to take over the party?
No, never. But if you are asking me to comment on my elder brother KBF in relation to what he said, our answer is that we can't argue against what he claims was a private conversation. But if he was endorsed, well, we wish him well with the endorsement. He can proceed to stand. He's a leader of a political party. So if he was endorsed with that endorsement privately, he can proceed to offer himself for leadership. He's running a political party called Zambia Must Prosper. And,
And in the shadows, accusations fly. Former diplomat Emmanuel Mwamba has accused Charity Katongo, an influential PF operative, of working against the party's interests. Insiders claim sabotage. Others call it paranoia. But one thing is clear. Trust is a rare currency in today's PF. Could it be that the party's greatest threat isn't UPND, but itself?
Now, I'm privileged to host surprise Charity Katongo. You know, she's a former women's chairperson for Lusaka province. She's one of the founder members of the Patriotic Front. You know her. She's always been with the Patriotic Front. There are allegations in this audio that with this funeral, she was working with Robert Chabinga, that she traveled to South Africa on account of Robert Chabinga, that she brought someone to the funeral home of Mama Esther Lungu, you know, and then that she was collaborating with Robert Chabinga, and that they were going to plan demonstrations in South Africa and in Zambia.
Nakachinda promises a national convention after Lungu's burial, a final attempt to unite a fragmented party. But with so many factions, KBF's followers, Kalaba's loyalists, Chabinga's technical power, can this convention really fix PF? Or is it just window dressing for a party already sinking? As far as the PF is concerned, Miles Sampa is supposed to be leading the opposition in parliament, but Chabinga holds the paperwork. The grassroots are in revolt, and the courts still undecided. The Patriotic Front was once Zambia's mighty lion, but now it limps toward 2026, wounded by ego, betrayal, and legal chaos. Will it rise again at the convention, or collapse under the weight of its own ambition? Papas, this is the story of Zambia's biggest political crisis, unfolding before your eyes. Comment below. Who do you think should lead PF? Given Lubinda, KBF, Kalaba, Nakachinda, or no one? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep investigations into Zambia's political future.